He's got to come out sometime.
Benedictus Deus. Benedictus Deus. Benedictus Deus in Angelis et in Sanctis Suis. Benedictus Deus. Well, my son, have you come to Mother Church at last?
Yes, Father.
To confess?
Well...
I have the rest of the evening. That ought to be long enough to hear even all your sins.
Yes, Father.
Whelp of Satan! Have you nothing on your conscience?
No, Father.
Nothing that ticks?
No, Father. Father, there's something worrying me a little. I found this in the street.
I suppose it rolled there.
Yeah. I mean to turn it in, but...
Where did you come from?
Oh, up there.
Where have you been?
Oh, in church.
What were you doing there?
Hiding. The police wanted me.
If you want to hide, you come down here and you stay away from that nosy priest.
Father Fabian, let me stay.
Oh, so now he's done you a favor. That's fine. First thing you know, he'll be putting the fear of God into you.
But I was only there a minute.
Oh, sometimes that's all those priests need. They're just that crafty. It's a fine sewer rat you'll turn out. Pretty soon it'll be, please, Father, I'm sorry I stole. Please, Father, forgive me for my sins. Damn, that too. Aren't you disgusted with yourself? Well, here, get busy. If you want to hide down here, you've got to work for it, not pray. Comrade Goba, how goes it?
Watch out, sewer man.
Comrade Gober, huh? Who's comrade?
My neighbor.
Him?
He lives right across the way from me. That's why I call him comrade.
And what does neighbor Gober call you?
Oh, he doesn't speak to me. No, street washers never speak to sewer men. That's part of the social system.
Don't you ever talk. I didn't buy you 2 glasses of wine just to have you sit there. Look at me as if I were a toad come up from the cellar. Come on, let's dance. Throw wine in my face. You hellion. You double cattle.
Monsieur, I'm sorry.
You see what she did, that girl you sent over to entertain me?
Oh, monsieur, she didn't mean it. It was an accident.
An accident? Does it look as if she spilled the wine over me?
Monsieur, I'm...
What? Recall you. You scoundrels! Thieves! Swindlers!
Come, sit down, monsieur.
The police will hear about this.
You mustn't judge us by Diane. That one is always making trouble.
You'll see the rest of us know how to act like ladies.
The others I don't care to look at.
Here, I make her apologize, fall on her knees to you.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Does that save my suit? 40 francs I pay for it. Now look at it. All ruined. No, madam. This is a case for the police. You're not dealing with a nobody, I'll have you know. I am a citizen of standing. I'm going to have this place closed for good.
Come on, dance, music. I'll show you a perfectly nice man with money in his pocket and ask you to help me. What do? Throw wine in his face. You heard what he said. You call the police. They'll close us up.
That's what you want, isn't it? So you didn't like him because he kissed you, huh? Well, do you imagine I've liked all the men who've kissed me?
When I need you, you only make trouble for me.
Well, what do you think we're going to do now? Starve? Well, I know what I'm going to do.
No.
Be quiet up there. You know, some people wonder how I stand it down here all day long. At least a man can hear himself think.
Take that! Take another one!
Somebody,
Show you what I'm going to do with you.
Don't drop me.
Ah, sweet lady. Now let's have a little reason here. Will you promise?
Yes, I promise anything.
Uh-huh. All right, up. Now, if I ever catch you abusing that woman again, I'll come after you wherever you are, and I'll cut out your gizzard and fry it. What did I do that for?
That's the young one from the hole in the sock.
Chico, you saved her life.
I don't know what for. A creature like that, better for everyone if she were dead. What about supper?
Oh, supper, yeah. Come here, I'll show you something.
Oh, truffles.
Hey, boy. Violet, huh? Champagne.
Oh, come on, leave her alone. Let's eat.
Wait.
Well, you can't lie there like a drowned rat and spoil our supper.
Come along, get up here.
Up we go.
There. Here. You aren't dead. Unless you keep thinking you're dead, then you are dead. You wouldn't understand that, Bo, but it's true. I proved it to myself.
One day, you blow up from too much thinking.
That's what makes me a very remarkable fellow. That's why I'm an atheist.
Shh, please, Chico. Don't start that all over again.
Well, what have you got to be afraid of? It's me that's the atheist.
You have no reasons to be an atheist. What made you one, anyway?
No. Everything. Women like that.
Well, anyone can make a mistake. Chico, why don't you give religion a chance?
I have.
Have you ever prayed?
Pray. I have prayed so long and so loud that even if God was deaf, he must have heard me. God couldn't ask for a fairer test than the one I gave him.
A test? What kind of a test?
You know my one ambition, to be a street washer.
Yeah.
To carry the hose like Gobin up here among the people in the sunshine. Well, I went to the cathedral itself. I bought the largest candle they had for 6 francs.
Yeah. 6 francs? Oh.
And what happened? Nothing. Then I said, perhaps God, if there is any, meant me for a sower man. I'm enough of a philosopher to understand that. So, then I wanted another thing. I lit another candle, another 6 francs.
6 francs? Oh, what that for?
Oh, I wanted a wife with yellow hair. No, not just the kind of a wife most men put up with. I wanted a fine, brave, beautiful woman. And, well, a remarkable fellow like me has got to have a remarkable woman for a wife. So, well, almost as remarkable anyway.
Well, that is asking the God for a whole lot.
Well, that's what I prayed for. And I prayed till I sweat. Nothing turned up. Only women I see are things like that. And God owes me 12 francs. And now perhaps you can understand why I'm an atheist.
Shh, Chico, please, not so loud.
Well, do you think I'm afraid of something that doesn't exist?
Well, anyway, I wouldn't take a chance if I were you.
Well, do you know what I'll do just to prove to you how afraid I am?
What?
I'll walk right in that church with you, and I'll dare God to strike me dead.
Not with me, you wouldn't. No. No.
Here. I'll go alone. You can stay at the door and watch.
I wouldn't be any place near you.
Go on, Chico. Go on. I'll watch you. All right.
Chico, don't. Chico. Oh.
Well, come on if you want to hear me.
Chico. Not now.
Are you looking for me?
No. He was. Nothing to do with you, citizen priest. It was just a little matter between me and...
He was going to ask God to strike him dead with a thunderbolt. He's an atheist.
Atheist? Really? Welcome, my boy. I'm delighted to meet you.
Huh?
Ever since they ordained me, I've been itching to get my hands on a real thoroughgoing atheist. You are a real thoroughgoing one, aren't you?
Certainly I am.
Good. Ordinary, everyday sinners I can get by the 100. But real atheists are scarce. Come on, let's go and discuss this matter. No, you're right. In there it wouldn't be fair. We should be on neutral ground. This is a good place. There isn't any God. That's what you believe, isn't it? All right, we'll start from there. Now, in the first place, what have we here?
Father, this is one of the girls from over there. Really means
Yes,
so.
I heard about her. That's what I came back for. Your sister was beating you, wasn't she?
Her sister? Aha, now there's something for your God to explain.
And you must be Chico, who saved her. Chico, is protecting people in trouble part of your atheism?
Oh, I'm always doing things I don't want to do.
Like being an atheist?
Yeah. No.
Look out, Chico. These priests are clever as sin.
My son, that's exactly as clever as we have to be. As clever as sin. Now tell me, what's your quarrel with God? Did you ask him for something you didn't get? Is that why you're an atheist?
I ask for nothing in this world, citizen.
Now, Chico, you shouldn't lie to a priest.
Well, it's true. I want nothing.
Don't pay any attention to him, Father. He prayed for two things, and he prayed very hard.
And what were they?
Eyeball.
Well, first of all, he wanted a hose. A hose. He wants to be a street washer.
Oh, that's easy. The hose is yours.
What?
You're a street washer. Take this card to the commissioner, Chico. You see, God heard your prayer after all. Now, just to keep the account straight, I'm going to ask you to do something for me.
What account?
The account between you and God, of which I'm the bookkeeper. All I want you to do is keep these two medals of St. John and St. Agnes.
Well, religious medals?
They will protect you from danger.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Now, you understand I'm still an atheist?
Well, technically, perhaps. But it has become a very complicated matter. I shall have to take it up with my superiors. Now, what are we going to do about you, my poor girl?
Oh, don't worry about her. She'll be over there with the rest of them in a little while.
Obviously, it would be a sin to leave you in the hands of an atheist. Even a halfway atheist.
Now, look here. I'll have you know I'm not halfway.
Still, you must admit, citizen street washer, now you're under a certain obligation to God.
Oh, now, that's nothing but trickery.
Yes, my girl, I think I can safely entrust you to the care of this former atheist. You see, Chico, God has a sense of humor. And the joke is on you. Good night. Good night.
Good night, Father. Good night. Former atheist. You know, these priests, they can do the strangest things with words. You understand what they are saying when they are saying. But when they are true, they are true.
What about the card?
Oh, well, it says, Dear Commissioner, I am asking you the favor that you promised me. Arrange to have this... It sounds all right. But it can happen as easily as that? Do you realize what this means? I am a street washer. I have risen.
Didn't I tell you what the God can do? It's a miracle.
Now, don't you start talking like that priest.
It's a miracle.
If anything good happens, it's a miracle. And if anything bad happens, we just don't mention it.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
It is strange, though. A moment ago, I was nothing. And now I'm a man of position. Here. Look, that's real silver. See? Oh, wait, the price tag here. 12 francs.
12 francs. That's what you paid for the candles.
Now God doesn't owe you anything.
Oh, do you think I'm scared just by tricks like that? That was just a coincidence to fool me.
Now, please, Chico, don't start that all over
Come on, let's have a drink. Get
yes,
the
you
stuff
have a
there.
drink, but don't talk like this. Wait, Chico, look, we cannot leave her like that. You know, Father Chevillon said
That for what he said. Come on, let's celebrate.
Sure, let's have it.
Here, stop that.
No.
Give me that. Give me that, you little white. Oh, you really meant to do it.
Give it back to me.
Well, I like that. My knife. What'd you take my knife for?
You can't stop me. I'll go to the sand.
All right, go ahead. Jump in the river. Drown yourself. Lie in the morgue with a rope around your head. See if I care. Look at me. I'm still shaking all over. Where are you going?
Oh, leave me alone.
Oh, well, look, I'm not stopping you. There's the road to the river. None of my affair what you do. Go on. Why do you want to take your life?
I've had enough of it.
Wait a minute. Is that woman really your sister?
Yes.
Well, why don't you run away from her?
Run away? Where?
I don't know. Any place would be better than where you are. There must be some things you could do. Well, you could get a job. Well, you could find some young man who...
Would marry me? No man would ever marry me.
Well, what makes you think that?
My sister always told me that. She's right.
Well, you don't like it in there.
No.
Well, then if you don't like it, you're not bad.
Why?
Well, I don't know why, but I know. You see, when you say you don't like it, that makes all the difference. Now I'm a sewer man. That's as near to nothing as a man can be. But I am not nothing. Now, I'm a very remarkable fellow. All my life in the sewer has never made me feel low. Why, sometimes I feel like a king for no reason at all. What's your name?
Diane.
My name's Chico. It's more like a noise than a name, but see, I never had a real name because I never had a father.
There's no one you're afraid of?
Huh? No one. Then someday you get up and fight your sister. She's just a coward like all snakes. Then you'll be free. You'll be yourself.
Myself? What would that be? Myself?
A fine, brave, good girl. Oh, there I go, there I go. I'll be having you on my hands here if I don't look out.
Well, you can't go. I'm not keeping you.
No, I didn't mean that. Chico's your friend, mademoiselle.
My friend?
I know I'll regret it, but I just can't help it.
Oh, please don't say things to me you don't mean.
Well, I do mean it. That's the worst of it. They just come out of me. I can't stop them.
There's the girl the man made the complaint about. Well, why don't you take her?
I will. Come on, get in.
Hey. Don't run away.
Pick me up over there. Where's our sheriff?
You're not to be afraid, you understand?
You working there?
No.
I didn't ask you. What's your occupation? Where do you work?
I have no work.
Come along.
You can't arrest her.
Why not?
Well, because... Well, just because.
Come along.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm beginning to get annoyed with you.
You can't take her to jail.
Why not? She's one of the girls from the Holy and the Sock, isn't she?
You better be careful what you say about her.
What?
Now, you better be careful because she's my wife.
Funny you didn't say that at first. Where do you live?
48 Rue Notre Dame de Lorette.
What's your name?
Chico.
You better be telling the truth. I won't forget to come to your house and make sure you are.
Well, now, why did I say that?
Don't worry. I'll go away.
But you can't. They'll look it up in the books, and they won't find any record, and then they'll come to my address and find I have no wife. Oh. Well, I'm finished. I'll lose the hose. The hose, Oh, what have I done?
Perhaps you could let me stay with you until the police do come to prove to them you had a wife. And then I would go away and not trouble you.
No. Our marriage wouldn't be on the records.
You can't say we were married in Italy or Belgium.
No. Well, that's an idea, that. You have a great head.
You have a great heart.
Hey, stop that. Come on. Was that little bit make you tired? A long ways to go. This is the first time I've ever walked up these stairs. I always run right up the top. I hate people that dawdle around stairs and things, don't you?
Yes. Only tonight I'm afraid I am tired.
Well, you want me to carry you?
Oh,
Well, if you can't walk, I guess I'll have to carry you.
no, I'm all right. I only stumbled. See?
You know, there's something about you that gives me a little hope for you.
Oh, good evening, Chico.
Good evening, Chico.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, comrade.
We won't be seeing you tonight at the cafe, eh, Chico?
Well, I don't know why not.
He doesn't know why not.
You see what might happen? You see, I might have been carrying you. That would have made a pretty picture, wouldn't it? Is there any end to my madness tonight? Come on.
Monsieur Sean is being brave tonight.
Someday, Madame Frisson, you're going to meet with an accident, a hat pin through the keyhole or something.
Chico, what have we got here?
Now, I'll thank you to mind your own business, you old buzzard.
Wait till the house hear this. The women will die with envy. Madame de Bonheur, listen. Chico, you throw a chicken from these roosters. What kind of a...
Oh, come on, don't pay any attention to that evil one. She rides on a broomstick at night. Come on. Mind that broken step. Show you something. Look. When you work in the store all day, at night you want to be as close to the stars as you can. There's my back door. Come on, I'll show you. what's the matter? Come on, don't tell me you're going to be afraid again. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 you must never look down. Always look up. Now there's just one more thing in the world you're in fear of. You should have walked right out before you thought. Now what's the matter? Oh, Grisette. Oh, she's one of Aristide's cats. Don't tell me you're afraid of cats even. Watch. See? She came over to see what was going on, and then she'll go back and tell Aristide, see? Look. I should go over and see Aristide. He told me last night that today would bring me luck. Well, what do you think of it?
Why, this is heaven.
Oh, now look here. You're not taking this thing seriously, are you? You know, I just brought you up here just because I had to. You're not going to take advantage of me?
Oh, no, I won't do that.
Yeah. Well, there's the bed.
Come in, Chico.
Oh, Aristide. Could I sleep here tonight?
Already she's driven you out of your home. Isn't that warning enough?
Oh, I suppose Grisette told you about the girl, huh? Well, there may be some truth in your stars, but your cats I can't stomach. Good morning, Comrade Gobin. I have a card here, the writing right there.
Comrade Streetwasher, my congratulations.
Thank you, Comrade.
Well, colleague, it seems we are neighbors, too. We must see something of each other.
By all means.
I want you to know my wife.
Oh, I would be honored.
Marie, I want to present to you our neighbor, Citizen Streetwasher Chico.
Madame Gobin.
Monsieur Chico, we must see something of each other. You and Madame Chico.
Oh, Diane. Diane, come over here. I want to present you to our neighbors. Madame Chico suffers from dizzy spells. She's afraid she might fall. You imagine falling?
How do you do, Madame Chico?
How do you do?
Well, Chico, we should be on our way to work, eh?
Yes.
Will you allow me to accompany you to the office of the Commissioner of Sanitation?
That would be a pleasure. I'll meet you downstairs.
In 5 minutes, comrade.
Wow, good morning.
Good morning.
Where's my hat? What's that I smell? Oh, it's some of your good cooking, huh? If you think you can reach Chico's heart through his stomach, you're wrong. No, I wouldn't have called to you if I'd known you were going to act that way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just to look at that plank took my breath away.
All right, all right. Make up your mind to be afraid, and then you'll stay that way. All right. You realize what I did, saying you were Madame Chico?
Why did you?
Well, because I'm always doing things I don't want to do. Naturally, when the police come, they'll ask around. I suppose you didn't think of that, huh? Well, hey, what are you doing here? Look, I can do that. What is... Here, you need something for some food. Well, as long as I've got to have you around here for a few days, it's a comfort to know that you're a good cook. Bye.
Would you like to start from this end of the street, comrade?
Whatever you say, comrade.
The flush is better from this hydrant. We'd better start from here.
Good morning, Comrade Gobin. Good morning, Comrade Chico.
Good morning, sewer rat. You see, comrade, just one turn.
Just one turn. I understand, comrade. Thank you.
If you're in any trouble, I'll be just around the corner. And mind you, don't take any nonsense from these sewer men.
Let's see. He said one turn.
You made a mistake, Chico.
Cats. I can't abide those cats. Last night they yowled, I could scarcely sleep.
Chico says it's because the moon is full.
Didn't they keep the two of you awake?
No. At least, I don't think so.
Chico is such a friend of Aristide's. I should think he'd speak to him about the cats.
Maybe he has.
Last night he was over there till after midnight. What time did he get back?
Not until late.
What, don't you mind?
No, not if he wants to. There isn't anything he would do that I'd mind.
Well, I suppose there are all kinds of wedding nights.
There's somebody at my door. Maybe it's Chico coming home.
Madame Chico, eh?
Yes.
That will be all, madame. I will not trouble you anymore. Certainly not to the extent of climbing up 7 flights of stairs. Good day, madame.
Good day, monsieur.
Chico, I bring you your triumphant husband.
Well, after you.
After you, comrade.
After you, comrade.
Thank you, comrade. Oh, Madam Chico, I have the honor to inform you that your husband passes probationary test with honors.
And on my very first day, too. Here.
It was 3 days before I passed mine.
Oh, no. In your case, the inspector was less lenient.
Oh, the meanest man in the service, I'll admit. But that didn't detract from your triumph.
Pretty nice compliment he paid me, wasn't it?
Ah, beautiful. Tell him what he said.
Well, he said my alley was clean enough to eat off.
You two wouldn't by any chance have been celebrating, would you?
Go a few glasses of wine, but that's nothing to how we're going to celebrate tonight. Now, look. You and Madam go back, come here to dinner.
Oh, but...
Well, I'll get some more food, some more wine.
Oh, we'll be delighted, comrade. Perhaps I'd better go with Chico and help him buy the wine.
Oh, no, one of you is enough. Now, you come along and take off those wet pants and let Chico get his off. Come along.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
In a few minutes, comrade.
have a clean one.
You don't seem very impressed. Do you think it's every street washer that makes a start like that?
Oh, no.
Well, now, you're going to know what to do tonight. How to act like a good wife?
Yes?
Well, what have you been up to today?
Nothing.
Did nobody come here? Well, what's the matter with you? I just asked if anybody came here. Any visitors or anything?
No. No one.
I won't be long. Do you need a... Oh, now, we're going to have a party. Couldn't you look a little more cheerful? Here, stick that in your hair. It'll make you beautiful.
Grisette. Come here, Grisette, dear.
I'm not. Why, she jumped there so suddenly.
Her curiosity gets the best of her sometimes. She wondered what you were doing at the mirror. It's nothing very strange, my dear. Women always make themselves beautiful when they wish to please a man or deceive him.
What do you mean by that?
Grisette and I like to make jokes together. What would you have to deceive Chico about? He knows what you are, where you came from.
I wish you'd go away.
Presently I shall. Out of the kindness of his heart, Chico has let you stay here until the police come. That was the understanding, wasn't it? And you promised you would not take advantage of him.
I haven't.
When do you think the police will come?
I don't know.
Perhaps they won't come at all. Is that what you've hoped?
No.
Or perhaps they've already been here.
No.
Perhaps they were here today, just before Chico came. Just now he asked you if they had been here, and you said no.
How did you know the police came?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that now you can bind yourself to him, drag him down, rob him forever of the greatness that he might have known. Is that your plan?
Citizen street washer Chico! Oh, Dan? Oh, Dan! Comrade Gobin. Is Diane here?
Why, no.
Well, where is she?
Why, I don't know. I saw Monsieur Aristide talking to her just a while ago.
police came today, there was no further reason for her to stay.
Where did she go?
Where would she be likely to go? You ought to be able to guess that. I've been trying to finish your horoscope. The oblique ascension conversing to the
Will you
compass
tell me
of
where she's
Mercury,
gone?
which is being approached by a progress triumph from Mars.
That's for your star.
How much of this stuff does it take to make you smile?
No, I've never had it before.
Well, why'd take tonight to experiment? Shall we dance?
Come on, Deanna. Did you hear me? I said, come on.
Wait a minute!
Sit down. Be quiet.
Hey, why should I sit down and be quiet?
Here! What do you think you're doing? Get out of the way, you filth. Why did you run away? Will you tell me that? Weren't you happy? What was the matter with you anyway?
I lied to you, Chico. I didn't tell you the police came. I was going to take advantage of you. Oh, please let me go. You're going to be something. I'll only drag you down.
Nobody can drag me down.
I'm wicked, just as Aristide said.
As Aristide said. And I said you were good. Do you understand that? Chico said you're a fine, good girl, and therefore you must be one. Fine wife you are. You realize we have guests waiting? Unless they've all given up and gone home.
Chico, are you taking me home?
Well, where do you think? Now, will you stop that blubbering? You've been disgracing me all evening.
As-tu reçu ton ordre de mobilisation, Jean? Ce matin, c'est vraiment triste affaire, là, franchement. Mais... Son père, là.
Monsieur Javier Ranier?
I'm his wife.
Well, what? Oh, will you be a liar?
Hey, down there. Here's a letter for you.
For me?
Don't be silly. Who wrote me a letter? The President of France. Monsieur Gobert, I've got something for you, too.
Well, they're not joking then about this war.
Well, hey, where's mine?
There's nothing for you, Chico.
Well, why not? They can't start this war without me. Go on there, look through those things again.
Nothing.
Well, I suppose they don't want to risk losing a good street washer, but they ought to realize that I can show them a few things about soldiering, too.
You'll have to finish up alone this morning. This doesn't give me much time. I'll have to hurry.
That's all right, comrade. You go right ahead. I'll tend to everything.
Will you take care of my wheelbarrow?
I'll do that, and I'll see you at the house before you go.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you.
What do they want with me? War is for heroes.
Oh, they'll probably scare out some sewer rats in Berlin for you to fight. Hello?
Hello.
Know what I've got in there?
No. What is it?
Well, it's nothing. Just something I saw in a store. Seen anything to go, Benz, this morning?
No. Chico, what's in the box?
Oh, I guess they're sleeping off last night's party. What time was it when they went home, anyway?
Oh, about 3 o'clock.
Well, why don't you open the box? It's for you.
For me? Chico, it's a wedding dress. You give me everything, and I have nothing to give you. Nothing.
Oh, no, now, you mustn't do those things.
You really want to marry me?
Yes?
Why?
I don't know.
You don't have to.
Why? I know that.
You're so strange. Unlike anyone.
That's true. There's nobody like me. Well, I'm a very remarkable fellow.
Yes. I don't understand. You say you'll marry me and you...
Well, what's the matter?
Chico, won't you say something?
Say something? What?
Just one word of love. Do tell me you'll not marry me out of pity.
What do you mean? You want me to make love to you?
Yes.
I feel so silly. Well, I'll do it just once, no more. Where? Well, you're, you know. Well, before there was Chico and there was Deanne, and now there's us.
Us?
Uh-huh. You see, it's nothing but arithmetic.
Arithmetic?
Arithmetic, yeah. Because you and I are one, so 1 and 1 makes 1. Understand?
No.
Well, you asked me to make love to you, and look what happens. Well, this way now. Chico, Deanne, heaven.
Say it again.
Chico, Deanne,
Say it again.
Chico, Deanne. No, now stop that.
It's true. There is a heaven. And it's you.
Well, anyway, I'm a very remarkable fellow.
Oh, yes.
Well, you've noticed that, too?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful, the things I feel, the thoughts I think. Why, sometimes I could reach out and touch a star. Well, this is no time to waste mooning. Now, how do you ever expect to be ready by 2 o'clock?
Really?
Ready? 2 o'clock? That's when we're going to be married. Uh-huh. I have to get shaved and dressed. You have to get that thing on.
Madame Chico, I'm going to be something at last.
Be something? You're going to be my wife.
Oh, Chico, you wanted so much to have a remarkable woman for a wife. And no Luke.
She'd probably turn out to be a nuisance anyway.
Oh, I won't be a nuisance, Chico. Ever.
Come in.
Well, here I am.
Oh, it's you, huh?
Is that all you have to say to me after I just walked up 7 flights of stairs? The sewer rat told me that I've got to be here right away. Here I am. What it's all about.
All right, now how long will it take you to get Eloise all polished up and ready to go?
Eloise is always ready to go.
Good. All right, now you and Eloise be right here promptly at 2 o'clock. And if you think she can stand the excitement, you can tell her that she's going to take Chico and his bride to be married.
Of course, Eloise, and I will take you to your happiness, my girl. He's not as foolish as he looks. And allow me, on the occasion like that, to present the bridegroom with a little gift. A golden watch and a golden chain. 14 carats and 23 jewels.
Oh, no, Bull, I couldn't accept such a valuable present.
Oh, no? Take it. It cost me very little. Cost me nothing. And as a present to Madame, I think I know a place where I can lay my finger on something very beautiful.
Oh, stay and have a drink with it.
Oh, no! Upon occasion like that, I get myself shaved, I put on a clean shirt, and I light up a candle to Saint Anton for the happiness, prosperity, good health, and a large family of Monsieur and Madame Chico. Au revoir, my children! Au
revoir! Well, what are you going to do about getting your dress on?
Oh, I'll get Madame Gobin to have me.
All right. You'll have to wait until I finish shaving so I can take you across the plank.
No, you don't have to. I can do it.
Yeah, it isn't safe.
I'm not afraid.
No, brave now, huh?
Chico!
Huh?
I shall never be afraid again.
Well, that's the idea. Wow. You know something?
What?
You're a very sweet morsel.
Oh.
You know something else?
Mm-mm.
I didn't know it, but a man's not complete without a wife. My wife.
Oh, say it again.
My wife. Oh, now go on. Get that dress on. Go on. Hurry up.
Coming, Madame.
Madame Gobin. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you now.
Oh, come in. We've said our goodbyes.
You just be thankful that Chico doesn't have to go.
That's because it's not in his stars. I wish it told him.
See? You should have had Aristide read your horoscope.
Oh, I've got trouble enough.
Deanne, listen.
Yes.
I love you.
Oh, at last. You said it all by yourself. I'm not used to being happy. It's funny to hurt. Hold me close. No, closer.
Come in. Well, what is it?
The postman left this for you this morning, Chico.
Well?
That's all, that's all.
Oh, busybody.
Chico, what is it? No. No, it can't be.
Even this morning with Gova and everyone else getting one of them, I couldn't believe it would happen to me. Well, what's the matter with me? I'm all wobbly inside. Oh, Deanne, don't ever go away, or like a candle, I shall just go out. Well, can't you feel me shaking? Deanne, I'm afraid.
Afraid?
Oh, how can I leave you now? Already you're a part of me.
Afraid. For shame, Chico. Go away. That's the idea,
Oh, yes, yes, I said that. How easy it is to talk.
Then lean on me. Trust me, for I will make you brave. I'll be beautiful for you and strong for you and wise for you. Never again will I be afraid. I astonish myself with what I am. See what you've made of me? I, too, am a very remarkable fellow.
I've got to report at 11 o'clock. I must know that you're my wife. Deanne, do you believe in God?
Yes. Since he brought you to me.
Oh, if only I believed in it.
Do you want to, Chico?
Yes, I do.
But isn't that enough? You're wanting to believe in it?
You see, something kept me from throwing them away. We'll marry ourselves with these. I'm an atheist, but I must appeal to something. I'll give him one more test. Dear God, perhaps you are here, perhaps not. Perhaps you give me this wife, perhaps not. But if there is any truth in the idea of you, oh God, please make this a true marriage. I take you, Deanne, for my wife.
I take you, Chico, for my husband. Forever. Chico, kiss the bride.
Now I go.
I'm not afraid.
No, I don't want you to go with me. I'll go with Goban. Don't follow me.
But
Deanne, listen to me. I will come to you every morning at this hour. I promise that each day you'll feel me with you. Now, don't move. Don't move. I just want to see you last like this. Fill my eyes with you. Goodbye, Heaven.
Goodbye, Chico.
I've been hiding in the hall until your sewer man got out.
Nana.
Well, why don't you ask me how I enjoyed being in jail?
What do you want?
What do I want? I've come to take you home. And this time, you're going to do as I tell you.
No. I'm going to stay here in Chico's place. It will keep me nearer him.
Chico? Oh, Chico. The war's got him. What's this thing? Something he gave you, hmm?
Give it back to me. Give it back and tell him. I'm not afraid of you, Nana.
No?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You can never frighten me again, Nana. Chico. Chico. I am brave.
Chico, Deanne, Heaven.
Chico, Deanne, Heaven.
Come here. He's just coming in out of the fur. Stay with him. Don't leave him under any circumstances.
You must be quiet.
Who are you?
Hmm?
What's your name?
Deanne.
Do you live here?
No.
Where did you come from?
We call it heaven.
Oh, you must be one of the angels.
Oh, no, monsieur. I'm a laundress.
Laundress? Do they do washing up here?
Oh, no, we work in the basement.
Is there a basement to heaven?
But, monsieur, you're not dead.
Not dead.
Well, you're in a hospital in Paris. I'm alive, too.
You? Yes, you are alive, aren't you?
Oh, yes, sir. And you must rest now and get well. You will get well, won't you, monsieur?
Yes, I will. If there are angels like you down here.
First time we've eaten in 3 years and they annoy us like that.
It's him! Up there! Telling them where we are!
Oh, it was any other day but today.
If you could hit him from here.
Feel better anyway. Look!
It's not possible. There they go again. Drill, inspection, off to the front. What is it this time?
Don't you want your share?
Let him alone. It's 11 o'clock.
Chico, Diane, Kevin.
Chico, Diane, Heaven.
Diane!
Morning, Suicide.
Diane, wait. Come here. What happens every day at 11 o'clock that always makes you look so happy?
That's when I'm in heaven.
Then you admit you are an angel. No. What is it really?
Every day at 11 o'clock, my husband comes to me.
All the way from the front?
Mhm.
I ought to laugh at you, but somehow I can't.
You've got a kind heart.
No, I haven't. I have a diabolic heart.
Oh, Monsieur Brissac, what kind of a heart is that?
I'll show you. How do you know your husband comes to you exactly at 11 o'clock?
Well, I just know.
Maybe he's lost his watch, or it's fast or slow. Then he'd come to you at some other time, and you wouldn't know it.
Well, I don't know, but every day since he went to war, at 11 o'clock he's been with me.
He must be a very remarkable fellow.
Oh, yes, so everyone knows that. Goodbye, I must go back to work.
Oh, Diane, wait. No, I wanted to talk to you.
What are you looking for?
I thought all these German dugouts had pianos in it. You suppose they've forgotten all about us and moved the war someplace else?
Not very far.
I guess not. Look, even they're getting sick of it. How long have we been here anyway? What time is it? What? Chico, Diane.
Chico, Diane.
Chico! Gas! Gas, Chico! Gas!
Heaven.
Chico, gas!
What's the matter?
I don't know. Chico was with me. She says always. And then.
Diane. Don't. You're tired. Come.
Nothing like that ever happened before.
Go and get some air. I'll finish your work.
No, I'm all right.
George, my son.
Save your breath, Father. A bit of shrapnel in my ankle. It's luck, eh? How much leave will they give me for that?
A week?
What? You are not serious?
No, it'll be 4 months at least.
Splendid, magnificent. I would give my whole leg for 4 months in Paris.
Congratulations and good luck. You deserve a rest. Well, if it isn't my atheist.
Who is it?
Father Chevion.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Citizen priest, will you take this? Give it to Diane. Will you promise?
Yes, Chico, yes.
Tell her I died looking up.
Attention! An offensive has begun. This station will be in line of fire. Ours! To evacuate at once!
Child. It seems so cruel to let her go on hoping, believing he's still alive.
What can I do?
Shouldn't you give her some hint? Try and prepare her for the news when it comes.
After all, I didn't actually see him killed.
But what did they tell you at the hospital?
They had no record of him.
Oh, come in.
Madame Gabin, we have arrived. Hello.
Hello, Colonel.
Hello, Commandant Gabin. What's the matter with you two?
From the look on your faces, you think the world was just beginning instead of ending.
Well, it's about time we begin to celebrate.
Sure.
What kind of celebration can we have without Chico?
Here are the others.
You should have a barrel full of catnip today, so you could be happy with the rest of us.
What are you so happy about? Your eyes shining as if...
Oh, I said, are you going to tell me I look beautiful?
Who said anything about that?
But I want to look beautiful. But Chico.
Chico?
Well, the war's over, isn't it? And he'll be coming home.
It's not over yet.
Oh, but it will be soon. In an hour, in a minute. Why are you doing back so early?
Who could I sell my books to? It's madness they want this morning, not wisdom.
There are crowds in the streets already.
All you can do to make your way along.
Then I'd better be on my way to the hospital. The work there won't stop at 11 o'clock. Aristide. You haven't stopped watching the stars, have you?
I watch them. But what they have to say has become a mystery to me. I could not foresee these years of desolation. How could I pretend to read the stars?
But you can still see Chico's star.
My eyes are growing weaker. Last night I could barely distinguish Arcturus, and there's no brighter star than that.
And couldn't you see Chico Star at all?
I told you, my eyes...
Oh, of course. Well, you just that you can't see it so well because I hear him more clearly than ever. Every day. I know he's safe and his star must be shining brighter than ever.
Of course. Thank you for feeding the cats. And thank you for all your kindnesses, Diane.
Oh, please.
Chico knew so much better than I. You are a fine, good girl. And I was an arrogant fool. 4 years it's taken me to say that, but there it is.
Oh, Aristide.
Diane.
Monsieur Broussard.
I was getting ready to celebrate when the armistice begins.
Well, why shouldn't you celebrate? I'll be celebrating too. As soon as Chico gets here.
Chico.
Look, I've got some onion soup ready for him.
Diane.
Doesn't it smell good? It'll be just strong enough by supper time. Could he get here by then?
They don't just walk home the minute it's over.
You mean it might be a few days?
Perhaps even longer than that.
Oh, no, I've waited 4 years.
Poor Diane. It's been a sad 4 years for you.
Oh, no, it hasn't. See? I have all these things ready for him. I've brushed these and brushed them until there's hardly anything left of them. No, it hasn't been sad for me because I suppose you don't really believe he's come to me every day.
Of course I do. Diane, you must listen to me.
I'm listening.
Diane.
What is it?
I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but I've just come from the War Office. They were putting up the casualty lists. Your husband's name was on the list.
You mean he's been wounded?
He was on the list of those killed in action.
Killed?
It must have been days, maybe weeks ago. Those lists are always that late.
Oh, no, then it couldn't be. Yesterday he was alive. He came to me.
Diane, there couldn't be any mistake.
Well, there must be. Chico is alive. Goodman will know. He was with him.
Diane. Diane, wait.
You said you were with him just before you were wounded. Tell me, they've made a mistake, haven't they?
Diane, the last thing I remember, I was running to the dugout where Chico was to warn him. I never saw him again.
But you didn't see him killed, did you?
No. Diane, Father Chevillon is just back from the front. Why don't you go to see him? Maybe he has news of Chico.
Diane, please.
I'm going to Father Chevillon. He will know. Father. Did you see Chico?
Yes, Diane. I saw him.
Oh, then he isn't dead. The report was wrong, wasn't it?
My child, weeks ago at the dressing station, Chico gave me this for you. He told me to tell you that he died looking up.
He can't be dead. He's come to me every day, just as before.
Remember, my child, what Chico told you. To have courage.
And he never came at all. Not yesterday, not all the days before. I just imagined that he came, didn't I?
He will always be with you, perhaps now nearer than ever before.
Chico, Diane, Helen. And I was so sure. I thought God was helping us. Oh, yes. What nonsense, what childish nonsense.
Do not think God has forgotten. Our emissaries are conferring now with the enemy. At any moment, an armistice will be declared. That means thousands of men need not die today, nor tomorrow. They will come back to those who love them. Can't you thank God for that?
Chico's dead.
He gave his life for his country.
Chico's dead.
Come, my child. Almighty and most merciful Father, who knows the weakness of our nature.
Oh, yes, I believed I was married, and that God was protecting us. There's nothing at all for us. I believe in our own heaven. But our Chico is dead, and I know what he knew. God doesn't exist. There's nothing.
Come with me, please.
Grant that she may not languish.
Oh, where's there to go?
I'll take you to my home.
No sorrow as those who have no hope. But through her tears look meekly up to thee. To God.
Diane, what's the matter?
Diane.
Come, Diane, please.
He's alive.
Oh, Diane.
He's alive.
Diane, please, listen.
The war is over!
Diane, where are you? Oh, my Diane. My eyes are still filled with you.
They tried to make me believe you were dead, but they couldn't. They couldn't.
I've been hit by every shell that's made, but I'll never die. Because the idea inside me was God. And I'll see. They can't keep me blind. I tell you, I'm a very remarkable fellow.
Oh, yes.
Heaven will always be heaven for you and me. I love only you, honest I do. I love you truly. When you smile, heaven's gates